So guess what? I'm gonna do another hair video. I just kind of combed out my hair from an old twist out. It has plenty of shea butter in it. I'm not gonna add any more. And these little flakes that you may see here and there, it's just gel. And I already washed my hair like a couple of days ago, and I didn't really feel like washing it again, so I'm not. So I'm going to begin by parting my hair off in a section to the side. So right now I'm going to part a section. And then go back, see if I parted it right. Yep, good enough. I'm going to take some of my Eco Styler gel, of course, and just put on the roots to give it a nice smooth look. So when I braid, I'm hoping to get a nice crisp braid. I'm just going to brush that in. So, braiding as smooth and as tight without causing damage as I can. It makes it a little harder that I can't see, but just pretty much feeling with my fingers. And taking your time is key. So, hopefully you guys saw that. And I'm just going to braid just a little bit to the end and let it go, because I'm going to add it into the next braid. So I'm pretty much just braiding this side down. Again, that flakes, just gel. Don't be alarmed. And just following the same pattern that I just did. Checking my part. And normally I have like a big mirror standing up where I don't have to check it all the time. But since the move, I had to throw a lot of things away. So that was one of them. And I'm just going to put on the gel. And then brush it through. And with the edges, I try to get as close as possible, as I can, as my fingers will allow. take the piece that, the first piece, and add it into this braid. And that just eliminates how many braille tails that I have in the end. So I'm just going to braid this all the way down to the end. Okay, so I finished my braids, and now I just have the 2 braid tails, and I'm just going to twist them up together. And then put it into a little ball. And then you can either secure it with a bobby pin or rubber band. Whatever floats your boat. And that'll be that for that. Now for this part, I'm going to flat 2-strand twist it so it can be, you know, over to the side here and curling. Now the reason why I blew it out was because I wanted a more stretched look to my twist out. So even though it's dry, I'm still going to be applying product to it and allowing it to sit overnight. So I'm going to part small sections and doing it in a more like a weavy parts, and that way it's just easier to cover once I, you know, take them out. My brain is off today. Anyway, I'm going to be using the Miss Jessie's Baby Buttercream on my hair. So I'll take a small section like this and just rub it through the whole piece. And I'm going to try to do these as neat as possible so that my twist out can come out neat. So I've done these before, and I have not always had the best results, but I figure maybe with dry hair I can have a different result. So I'm just twisting like you do a regular twist, and you just add every time you twist over, making sure you separate the pieces. And then as I'm going down, I'm trying to go as tight as possible just to give it a more defined look. And I hope you can see it. And then when I get down to the ends, I still like to make sure this part is detangled. And I'm just going to twist all the way down to the bottom. And that's how I'm doing the rest of the whole sections, or the section that I have left. So I hope I get some results. Well, I know I'll get results, I just hope they're good. How about that? So I hope this turns out good. So I'll show you one more before I cut the camera. And I've had this style in my head for quite some time, so I'm excited. You know, I always have a picture in my head. And sometimes it comes out like I pictured it. Sometimes it does not. So I hope this turns out good. Okay, so starting off with 2 sections, like twist. And then like I said, as I twist over, I just grab some hair from the remaining hair. And trying to keep it tight as possible. Detangle my ends. Just make sure it's smooth. And like I said, these will be in all night, and then I probably won't take them out to tomorrow night or when I go out. So hopefully I get a good crinkle look. So I'll come back when I'm all done so you can see how the twist looks. Alright, bye. So all done with my 2-strand flat twist all the way down. So I'm expecting it to be nice and full, covering this part of the braid in the back. So yeah, I need my eyebrows done. Anyway, my hair looks nice and soft and shiny too, especially with the mesh jessies that I added. So I'll be back tomorrow to let you know how it turns out. Hope it turns out good. So I'll catch you. All the flat twist that was on the side. It gave me kind of the definition I was looking for. It's kind of rainy and muggy outside, so I can just imagine what my hair's gonna look like after I go outside. Here's the side and the back and the other side. So I'm pretty happy with it. To maintain it, what I'm gonna end up doing is doing big twists at night, basically, and I'll still get the definition. If need be, later on in the week, if I feel it needs a little bit more product, I'll add a little bit more of the Miss Jessies or my shea butter. Either way, so this is actually pretty nice. I like it. So, I mean, feel free to do this on wet hair too. You don't have to do it on dry hair. I was just trying to get a more looser, longer look. So, I'm pretty happy with it. So, it was something else I wanted to mention. Oh, I took out the 2-strand mini twist that I had in on wet hair. Never again will I do those. I'd rather actually do the braids. Actually, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do either one of them. They were still easier to take out than the braids, but it still took me like all day. So, never will I do those again. So when I do mini twists, they will be on dry hair. So, just a little tip. Anyway, stay tuned for pictures.